It's kind of cool. Okay, we are streaming this. We're good to go. Love it. Okay, give me one sec. Yay. Okay, all right, you guys, well, welcome. I'm so excited. All right, it is April 27th, and like I said, you're gonna need your calendars and you're gonna need your notebooks. The calendar isn't quite finalized yet, but I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of dates of things, and I'm gonna give you guys literally strategies to get sales, leads, bookings, and recruits. May is all about maxing it out. We are maxing out May. I want you to write that down. How can you max out May? That is the question. How can we max out May? Um, and it's going to slide right into June, and it's going to slide right into July, and it's going to keep going, you guys. So we're going to finish up June end goals. And I just have to tell you guys right now, in our national area, Donna Peterson is ranking number 2 for consultant sales. And Donna, you're only behind. Now, Heidi told me this by $40 retail. Okay. So, of course, you guys, we have until June 30th. And thank you to those who shared their dreams with me. If you have not yet done that, I would love to know your dreams, your goals by the end of June, June 30th, because that is the end of the seminar year. Okay. All right. And I'm going to share mine as well. Okay. So, June, I love that. Allison, I got to take notes. I got my notebook. Don't worry. June, June. Okay. And I'm going to answer questions. Now, I'm going to give you guys a tons of ideas. You can take or toss them, but pick something that goes with each thing. In other words, pick something that goes with getting the sales. Pick something that goes with getting the leads. Pick something that goes with getting the bookings. Pick something that goes with getting the recruits. Does that make sense? Because my brain was just on overload. I just started, you guys, when you have ideas, I just kind of throw them out on in my notebook. I brainstorm. That's what I do. Okay. All right. So we're going to go through some of this recognition because I want you guys to see what's going on in the world of Mary Kay. And with you guys and applaud you. So don't tune out on me. But right now we have 2 new team members. Now, of course, you guys, our goal is at least 10 every single month. And I know last month it was only $10, but guess what, you guys? Right now, it's only $35. Okay. We just have to change our mindset. It's only $35. And people can join for so many different reasons. We all know that. So they don't have to start to run a business necessarily right away. Okay. This contest does end. So if you have team members, you want to, tell them that you have to do something. Okay. When you place an active order or more, and I had a consultant that just placed an active order and sent me her foundation type. She really wanted that sample. Okay. And so when you place an active order and you take the foundation finder scan, it's on your My Shop. You guys, there is a foundation scanner on there. It's foundation finder. And then utilize the conversion chart that's on InTouch. So don't send me your normal color right now. Okay. I don't care what your color is today. I need you to look at the conversion chart and tell me what it's going to be. Now, the deadline, I will not be sending out samples to anybody who doesn't fill this out by May 1st. Okay, there is a deadline. There is a deadline. And on May 1st, there will be a Google form. Actually, I will be sending out a Google form just in case people miss it to anybody who has placed a 225 order and say, you have to fill this out by midnight or I'm not going to send you a sample. Okay, because I can't just keep doing that. Okay, we got work to do. So if you haven't already done it, now where do you find these things? Everything, you guys, has been posted on our unit Facebook group. I emailed it out. Okay. I think I even texted it out. um, and the conversion chart and all things about the new foundations, you guys, are in our unit boards under April. Okay. It's right at the top. I have some great videos in there about the new foundations. I'm going to share just a couple tips with you tonight, but I would recommend studying everything you can in that board, and everything I have and I found is in our unit board. So you have everything that I have. Okay. How to sell it, how to just do everything. Okay. It's all in the unit board. So take some time. You can't get it until May 10th. So you have time to study. Okay, that's the key. All right. So Lynette called the hotline 5 times. Shelby called 3 times. Amy called 1 time. You guys, that does change. Oh my gosh, you guys. Lynette, Amy, Lori, Shelby, Jana, and Brenda, congratulations. And Brenda, you are the queen of sales. Amazing. She's going to share with us again, you guys, and talk to us about her party. Congratulations. New faces, Jana, Lynette, Lori, Brenda, and Shelby. Good job, you guys. 3 faces. This is exciting. That's a party. You guys, I hope you're filling out the party form for the 5 parties because that is also due by April 30th. And that is also in the unit boards. It's all at the top, you guys. Everything you need to know is right at the top. So write that on your list of things to do. New leads 2, 3, and 5. Congratulations, Shelby. And career. So Shelby and Brenda seem to be our queenies. Career chats 1, 2, and 3. I love it, you guys. You are sharing the opportunity. However people want to do it. And Lynette, actually, queen of bookings with 4. Oh my gosh, you guys, exciting. Okay. And these are the people who have turned in their party forms. Donna held a party. Shelby held a party. Gosh, Lindsay, good job, has held 3 parties. I've held 3 parties. And you guys, you can wrap it up by Thursday night at midnight. So 3 people's a party, my friends. 3 people is a party. You guys, what are the magical words to get somebody to bring guests? What's the magical phrase? Who wants to share it? You can unmute.
Who can you bring with you?
Say that louder, Jana.
Who can you bring with you?
That's it, you guys. That is the magical phrase. Who can you bring with you? I have it in my notebook, like highlighted all over the place. Okay. All right. So let's do some sharing. Okay, Lynette, you are queen of booking. Brenda, queen of sales and other things. I don't even know. And Shelby. Okay. All right. So Brenda, why don't you start us off? And I know you wanted to share some more things from your party that you took away too.
Okay. Yes. A few things. Well, because I've just been in such a slump, I thought if I could just get the product on someone's face, I can sell it. I just got to get them here or get to their house and get it on their skin. Um, so, everyone just was pushing me off, and I was letting myself just get stale with it. It was just giving up because everyone was canceling and just kind of pushing the date off. So I did the biocellulose mask again, another party with that. And that was one where I had them Venmo me to pay for it
Nice.
because then they were committed. So they had to prepay for it, like an invitation, and then they were committed. So then they were more likely to come. And it went good. It went very good. I'm selling a lot of the to-go sets and then, having them try it because they're afraid to commit to the whole big bundle.
It's like a skincare trial.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And then you're following up with them.
Yeah. So this time what I did was I had them Venmo me for their share of the biocellulose mask. So it was like a commitment. Then when we met up, we went through the whole party and did that. The week of, I just asked any skincare concerns or anything you need me to know. And then again, I followed up with handing the hostess her gift right in front of everybody. And then when people wanted to ask people if they wanted to follow up, and I just said, is who else would you like to share this with? Let's make this fun. Let's do this with somebody. And then a lot of Saturday mornings.
Saturday mornings are good.
Yeah, I've now got 2 more parties on a Saturday morning.
Because it's like 10 to noon and then they have the rest of the day.
Right, right.
Yeah, I love Saturday
Exactly.
mornings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The only thing I think I really want to practice and work on is the career shares where they're like listening, but they're not really engaging. They're just kind of listening for
So
me.
go back to calling it like Kara shared an E2E. She called it a pink commercial. And
Okay.
instead of handing them all the pink marketing, She made it a question game and she did
Oh,
tickets,
that's right.
right? What do you think? Okay, I'm going to do a pink commercial now. What do you think P stands for? What do
Yeah,
you think? See, you got to make it interactive. What do you think I stands for? I did this at my party Thursday and I said, how much commission do you guys think I make? And they're like, oh, I don't know. And one said 50%. And then they just started asking tons of questions. And I just kept giving tickets for every question they asked me.
very good.
What do you
Very
think
good.
N
I have
stands
to
for?
do
What do
that.
you think K stands for? How much do you think it costs to get started?
Yeah. Yeah,
So it's
that's
not,
good.
instead of reading it, ask it,
And make it a game.
make it a
Question.
game.
Yeah.
Yep. They won't
Yeah.
stop. I mean, seriously, they're like, gosh, Nikki, we've asked you so many questions. I'm like, I know this is fun.
Yeah. 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 So
Okay.
I think I kind of
I'm
forgot.
glad you mentioned that. Everybody's taking notes because we too have
Yes.
forgotten. Make it up. Call it a pink commercial. Don't call it pink marketing.
Right.
It's a pink commercial and it's very interactive and they will just start asking questions. And the most interested one will ask the most.
Good. That's what I think I need to work on.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we're talking about it.
Hmm.
And I just did it, you guys, Thursday with 5 ladies, and there's one that I want to. I mean, she was asking me the most questions. I
Did
really
she
like her.
commit that time or needs to think about it?
No, she bought the repair and everything else, so I'm following up with her. Yeah. And most people do not sign on the spot, even for their discount, just know that. So I'm just going to continue layering. I sent her a video and she didn't pick up yesterday, but it was a nice day out. So she's on my list to call tomorrow. Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm getting it in. You bet. Getting it in.
Mhm.
Okay, good job. You guys, there is a hole in the boards. I don't know if you guys have looked at boards lately, but at the top, there's one of my friends put together. It's called a Lux facial outline. All the information is in there, and it has to do with biocellulose mass. So that might be another thought to especially book mothers for Mother's Day makeovers. A Lux facial. Doesn't that sound amazing? You deserve a Lux facial. You won a Lux facial. All of it is in the boards. Okay. The whole template. Everything that my friend uses for this Lux facial. And I love that you had them Venmo you for their portion of the mask. So smart. It's okay to do that, you guys. It's
I
really
have a
smart.
question. How much did you charge for the mask? I think I missed that part. I'm sorry.
So I just charged $10. That's all I did. I didn't do the full amount because I just thought $10, it's a commitment and then they'll come. So what would it have been? 70 divided by 4?
It's like
But I
24.
Yes, but I thought people probably went follow through. So I was just like $10.
You know
There's
what,
still
Brenda?
skin in the
You
game though.
actually made money because if you take 70 divided by 4, it's 1750 retail
Oh
per
yeah,
mask.
right.
And so half of 1750 is like less than $10. So you still made
Yeah,
your wholesale cost.
yeah. I just knew I wanted them to commit, but I didn't want it to be like, what? I have to pay this.
That's
Yes.
so smart. I
Yeah.
love that. I mean, $10 for a Lux facial, that's what you gave them.
And I got 30 names and 2 parties from that. So let's go.
Let's go. Who can you bring with you? And when they've already brainstormed their referrals, that's who they're bringing with them, you guys. It goes hand in hand. Their referrals is their guest list, right? And that's Brenda, that's what you told them.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Their
yeah.
referrals is their guest list. Where is that Lux facial on boards? I'm not seeing
Um,
it.
Look at the top.
No, it's at the top.
Can somebody
Okay.
share boards? I
In
can't.
April 2026?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't go in. Oh,
Everything
got it.
everything that is new, I just put under the month's name.
Okay, good. Got it.
So under April, yep. Lux facials and the new foundations is right there. Do you guys all see it?
Yeah. I'll start doing this because, yeah, you see them for sale on Amazon. You see it being talked about those masks. So I'm like, I'm just going to provide that as like a specialty
I love
item.
that. I love that. That's how I'm gonna book. Okay, you guys writing that down? That's one of your booking ideas.
Yeah,
And nobody wants to have a Lux facial by themselves. I mean, this is way more
right,
fun. Who can you bring
right.
with you? Charge $10. I love that.
And I almost kept it simple with them, saying I really just like two or three people. It doesn't, and they almost, when they were doing that, they were like, oh, but then there's so and so. Oh, but then, and all of a sudden it's five people, all of a sudden it's six, seven people. So I've just been getting really lucky with them getting more and more people written down.
That's fantastic. You guys, that Lux facial board it has a ton of different things. It just has everything. You can do it virtually or in person too. That's what's cool about it. But I would charge them. That's so smart. Put some skin in the game. I've been thinking about that with events more too, that they pay to reserve their spot. So stay tuned. The only thing is collecting money and things. So that would be on you. But I kind of like that. Okay. All right. Lynette or Shelby, do you guys want to share?
Sure. I'm still doing follow-ups from my vendor event here in town 2 weeks ago. It was really small, but I did some checking today and I got 16 leads from it. And I have 5 people who have not done something, either a skincare trial or ordered products or booked a facial or and one of those people, I know she's out of town on vacation right now. And one of the ladies called me back and said, I don't even use Mary Kay. I'm not for sure why put entered the drawing, but I have a cousin who loves Mary Kay and she doesn't have her consultant anymore because it was her sister who's stopped doing it now. And so can I give her my gift card? I'm like, sure. And she's like, okay, I will have her call you. And she called me today. And
Wonderful.
yeah, so I like my vendor events and you just follow up with the people, you know?
Exactly. Okay, we're going to talk about vendor events because May is the most magical, maximizing month in which to get leads. Okay. All right. I'm gonna kind of quit sharing some screen for a little bit because I'm gonna just talk about some stuff. Okay. Um, all right. So you guys, how many of you are on target for the consistency 600 purse? Good job. Okay, so it's 4, 5, or 6 months, you guys. Okay, it's 4, 5, or 6 months. So, okay, and then also you earn when you do January through June, you earn the purse and you earn a special prize you earn a prize party at seminar. Okay, you also get a prize party. Also, 4-quarter star. Remember, you guys earn a special prize party too, and another purse as seminar. You earn another purse. Okay, does everybody have seminar dates written down? Can you tell me what they are?
August 7th through 10th.
Good job. You flying on the 7th, right? Okay, we need our calendars and we need notebooks. We got to get all this stuff in our brains. Okay. You can register on In Touch for seminar in May. When the calendar's done, don't quote me on this date, but I believe it's May 25th. Okay. Registration is like $250. If you're a new consultant this year, it's $225. And that pays for your conference, you guys. Okay. And then hotels, that'll be figured out, all that. You might want to start talking to each other about roommates, that fun stuff. We don't have all the information for seminar though, or like if we have blocks of rooms, we don't have that information yet. So, and it's different because it's in Fort Worth, right? The Dallas Convention Center is still under construction. So the 7th, you want to fly in the morning if you can, and then the 10th, fly out in the afternoon. Okay. After 2 o'clock or something, if you're able to. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just kind of go through these things because this shows the consistency, you guys, with that. And so finish up your 600s. Even if you haven't done it, you guys, you still get points on the game board. And for those of you who do a 600 or add a new team member, you can get on these Rise and Shine. Now, here's what happens. They open with a devotion, you guys, but then it's leadership training. So it is Monday through Friday. If you can get on, it's just a phone call. Nobody sees you. You don't have to talk if you don't want to either. You can listen to it on your way to work, at the gym, doesn't matter. But it's always at 8:30 a.m. Central. And yeah, that's it. Okay, we do have our leaders party. This is anybody who places over 1,000 wholesale by April 30th. And last month it was really good. We just did it after a Zoom meeting, but it was really good. And or if you add a qualified team member or promote yourself to a new career path. So right now it's me, Mary, and Brenda or Donna. Okay, so you guys can finish that up. All right, keep going, keep going. Okay, the game board is what we've been tracking for prizes, you guys. So this is in the boards. This is under April too. You know, it's always under the monthly, thing under promotions. You can print it off, but make sure that you do it and make sure that you're tracking things. And then Great Start, you guys, you can keep getting people Great Start qualified. Okay, I hope you're tracking that with your team and you know these things, because like if they joined last month, they can still place a 600 wholesale and get an ultimate bundle, which is worth like $200. Right now, it's worth more for people to come in with 600s who signed up in March, and they just got that text from me today. Okay, so please follow up with your new team members and let them know where they're at. If they've already placed an order, then they can get the Ready, Set, Sell, Keep Selling bundle. And that goes through whatever month they're in. Does anybody have any questions about that? Do you guys understand that? Do you guys understand Great Start? Am I preaching to the choir? Okay, and this is Tammy's unit. I just want to make sure everybody understands. Because you get a $50 team building bonus when they get qualified. Okay. That's kind of fun. Okay, and then star, we have our first star, Donna Peterson. Woo woo, she's a star consultant. So she's hit 4-quarter star. You guys, give it up. Show her some love. Way to go, girlfriend. Okay, and then this is where you guys are tracking. Jana is right there. This is the wholesale amount in this column here. And remember, you have until June 15th. Star is the only thing that runs weird. Have you guys noticed that? Nobody knows why. Oh my gosh, I wish, but I'm gonna get gift cards, you guys, and use it for airfare. Okay? Or Visa card, you can use it for anything online. Okay, so you can redeem and you should go, you guys, if you want to know how many points you have, go to InTouch and just do a search for Star Consultant. And you'll click on it and it will show you how many points. Some of you probably have like a bazillion points that you could redeem for just visas. Okay. And then of course, if the flooding goes down, we will have a party. Right now, the boat's in our driveway. And just FYI, I can't hold appointments at my house right now because I don't have a front porch. We ripped it up. So it's a big hole. And thank God my father-in-law's here to help my husband hopefully build it tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. And then all stars, you guys, we talked about this, that when you're a 4-quarter star, you get so much. You're going to get so many purses. That's so fun. New purses are so fun. And you guys, they make great, like talking points when you're out and about. Make sure, you guys, this is under April, the boards. Okay. Under April, it says, April 5 party power play. That's the form to fill out when you hold a party. I'm going to go live in my customer group and be like, hey, I need like 6 of you to comment and participate so I can count it as 2 parties. Yeah, I'm going to get creative. Okay, so get creative with your parties, you guys. Finish your 5 by Thursday. Okay, here's more information about seminar. This is all in the boards too, under upcoming events under April. All of this information is in there. So I hope you're checking that out. And then you guys, courts. So many of you are going for Princess Court, my unit court, Duchess Court, National Court of Sales, you guys. I think Donna is going to be our team member this year that gets to walk across the stage and earn that diamond ring. Seriously, you guys. So there are prizes at every level, but this is where you're at. So look at this right now. You know that To hit Princess is 20,000, to hit My Court is 12,000. So keep going, okay? And we're gonna max out. We're gonna max out May. We're gonna talk about that. And then qualifieds, of course, you guys, My Court is 6. So there's no prizes unless you get 6. Okay. And if there's one new beauty consultant at every party, you're just gonna hold 6 parties and have 6 new recruits. Duh. Okay. All right. And Shelby and Lindsay, you guys are neck and neck, girlfriends. Okay. And also with qualified, I'm excited, you guys. Get to 6. Everybody get to 6 qualified. Okay. It's 3 in May, 3 in June. Seriously, we make it so hard. It's not. Okay. So strategies. These are some of the strategies that you're going to use to finish April and to max out May. Before we get there, though, I'm going to just tell you about these things. Does everybody understand the price increases? Okay, the new catalog has them in it, so just don't hand out old catalogs next month because people will be buying things cheaper from you. It's the only time I'm like throwing away catalogs. Usually I keep old ones, but I'm actually throwing them away because I don't want somebody to be like, well, the book says that the eye makeup remover is $20 and not 22. See what I'm saying? Okay, so I texted this out to the whole unit. You guys, what I'm learning is that I have posted this multiple times. I have emailed it multiple times. When I texted it last week, I had so many responses. So this is a key into how we have to communicate with people. We have to over communicate. You have to over communicate with your team. You have to over communicate with your hostesses. You have to over communicate with everybody, you guys, with your clients. Okay, because there's so much noise. And I can't believe that people were like, oh, thanks for letting me know, Nikki. And I'm like, I have been letting you know for a long time. I didn't say that, but it's very interesting. So it's just the world we live in. Okay. All right. Did you guys see that the May special deals are up? I did post this. So I always print this off and I look at it to see where my inventory is at. So I know if I need to get things with my last order. The reason all of these products are on here is because none of the prices change mid-May. So this was strategic. You might love them, you might not. If you don't love them, just say pick an item at 50% off for $50. It's your business. Okay. It's your business. Okay. Match and mail. I wanted to reiterate this, study the boards. All the foundations are in there. I'm going to share a couple things tonight. But before we get to all my strategies, Tiffany is going to share because tonight was supposed to be like color and all that stuff. You guys know enough about color, I think. Okay. We need to talk about strategies. Tiffany's going to teach us, though, what she learned from Lori Hogg on how to clean your brushes. Take it away, girl.
On the unmute. All right. So what I learned is one, you're going to want to clean your brushes, at least weekly, and between any clients that use them. So you don't want to use the same brush on another person. You don't want to spread those germs.
That's gross.
If I know that we don't have the Mary Kay brush cleaner spray anymore, although some of us have stockpiled it. It's not available anymore. So she does say that you can use like at your parties or to switch out colors. You can use any of the professional cleaning brush sprays that are out there. She personally uses Cinema Secrets brand. I don't know if anybody's heard of that or knows any
How
of
do you
them.
spell it?
Cinema, like the movies. Secrets.
I hate buying other products.
Yeah, and that's just to replace the Mary Kay the brush cleaner spray.
I know.
Just like in between, like as like a dusting off, you want to switch colors, anything like that, or just a quick little disinfect, just because we don't have a replacement for it.
What's
yet.
it called again?
Cinema Secrets.
Secret. Okay.
And that's just the brand she uses. She says any of the professional ones will be just fine.
Okay.
But that's just, in between. Otherwise, when you do like your cleaning, like your weekly cleaning or between clients, what you're going to want to use is good old fashioned Blue Dawn. So what you'll do is you'll wet your brushes with just lukewarm water. You don't want to go too hot because that can ruin the glue and the adhesives in there. And too cold isn't going to get that oily, um, water resistant stuff off of there. And then you'll just put a couple of drops of the Dawn just in your hand, or if you have any of those little makeup cleaning bowls, anything like that, and just swirl it around in there and get it all worked in through the bristles. And then you're going to rinse it underneath the faucet with the bristles facing down. You never want them facing upward because you don't want water running in there. Water running in there can ruin the glue, and it can also hold the moisture in there, which can lead to mildew and things like that. So, like, you don't want to toss your brushes in a full sink. You're going to want to do them one at a time that way to prevent that. And then you'll wring it out underneath faucet with the things facing down. So just squeeze and let go till it's running clear. You can even check if it's clear on like white paper towel, any of the like the dust free, or like we have those. Is that what they're called in the little packet that we use for like the satin lips changeovers?
I just use like a towel.
Yeah, that works too.
Dish towel.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, so you can kind of see, make sure you've got it all, and then wring it out as much as you can, and then to get it to fluff back to where it should be, you just roll it between your hands like that, just so it fluffs back to its original shape. Because if you let it dry without it fluffing back, it's going to stay that way. And then to let it dry, you just leave it sit on the edge of a counter so that the bristles are hanging off the edge. You don't want to leave it upright because that's how those bristles get extra humid. I don't want to use the M word in case it freaks anybody out. But that's it. That's all you got to do. And she does say, you don't have to worry about cleaning them every day. Even if you use a lot of them, or just get multiple brushes, because we do this every day. We do this for a living. Like, you don't have just one fork. You got a set of forks. You should have a set of brushes. And then just pile them all up and then do them all at once.
That's what I do. I have multiple brushes, and you guys, the brush sets are going up. So if you want to get multiple brushes, now's the time.
But yeah, she said you don't want to let water get through where the little indents are.
Yeah.
Like, I know the cheek color one is obvious, but any of the others, just where it starts to indent, that's where that glue is, where that seal is, that you don't want it to be soaking through.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. And let your clients know that, you guys, that they should clean their brushes once a week with Dawn dish soap. Yeah, it's the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn takes everything away, you guys.
Yep.
Takes away blood stains on white shirts even. I know, it's good. Thank you, Tiffany. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I have done that. I've let the water run and wreck the glue, and they look all peely, my handles. So yeah, don't do that. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, all right. So we're going to talk about these foundations for a minute, and then I got to give you guys strategies. Okay, you are going to study everything. This is what they look like. They're really pretty. There are 36 luminous, 36 matte shades, 72 total. I will be buying samples. We will be having events where we are matching. Let me tell you about the AI tool. Right now, when you take it, it's not great. Okay, the foundation finder is not great. If you already know your color, just use the conversion chart when you're texting me for the match and mail, and use the color you know. We're not for certain. We think that the AI tool, the foundation finder, which is on everybody's My Shop, is designed to work with these new ones. That is our goal. Okay. And AI only gets smarter, just like ChatGPT, when you use it. So don't worry. You will be having challenges in May to have people use the foundation finder. Okay. You will be having your own matching challenges. Okay. Stay tuned for that. Okay. But these are different strategies. So they're 28. Okay. The coverage next week, I will do it on my face during the meeting. I will have no makeup on and I will show you guys. But if you watch the information, you will always already see before and afters in the foundation information. Okay. It's going to cover way better than our old foundations. And it looks flawless, you guys. It really looks flawless. But watch everything. Emily Schutte, we all love her. We all follow her on YouTube. I put her video in there and she literally shows her putting it on her face. And what I loved is, you guys, there's a new sponge coming out, which I've been using, which I love. But she just dabbed it on her face like that, right from here, not having to put it on the back of your hand anymore because of this new tip. Just right like that. You squeeze it on your face. Who's excited about that? It lasts all day. I don't know if it lasts, the tube is just as big, it's just fashionable. So it lasts just as long, but it lasts way like 8 hours easily. Easily lasts 8 hours. Amazing, amazing coverage. This is designed like our new concealers. Did you guys know that you need to knead your concealers or they get juicy? Here's a tip, you guys. You have to store them like this. Do not lay anything down. You need to tell your clients this. Okay? So the concealer, you always store like this, and your new foundation, you store like this, then it's not going to get juicy. It's a good little tip to share with your clients. Okay. All right. I'm trying to think of what some other things are. You're going to learn more. You got to study, you guys. You guys are learners. Okay. Yeah, I gave you 6 different matches. Yeah. So if you know, that's what I'm saying. If you know your shade right now, just use the conversion chart. And this match in mail, we're going to see if it's true. That's what we have to do, you guys. We have to figure it out. We have to figure out what works before we can sell what works. Does that make sense? So when you get your sample from me, you're going to have to be like, this is not right at all. Okay, that's what we have to learn. I'd rather learn it with you guys than with my clients. Okay, so please get me your match and mail before May 1st. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much more about the foundations, you guys, just because it's got the 3D complex, the time-wise. So it's, resveratrol, B3 brightener, it's all good. Yes, yes. So, and hopefully you'll we'll get this, we'll be talking about it more next week. Okay, but May, finishing April, all the things. Okay, Donna and I were talking. You guys, Donna's a really brilliant woman. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. But she's super smart. And she did something last year that I didn't even know she did. We usually do chemo packages in July, right? July is usually a slower month with summer. But you guys, some of you guys have big goals. I have a big goal. I want us to hit $650,000 in retail sales. I want us to be a top unit again. Okay. And yeah, I mean, basically at 650 to million to national, like that's my vision in the next 3 years. And so we got to hit one milestone. And you guys have goals by June 30th. So something Donna did last year is, Donna, can you share? Or are you talking to somebody? Talking to your husband? I have flyers for you guys, but Donna's gonna share. Donna, can you share what you did in May with chemo kits and for Mother's Day?
Oh, okay, sure. So for Mother's Day, I don't I don't have one near me.
Okay.
So Mother's Day, I made a little bag up and I put the hand lotion and the shower gel pairs, and then I put the little scrungy thing in there. And what I did is I did it as kind of a donation fundraiser for Family Advocates, which is it is an agency that serves 3 counties, and they have a shelter for women. And the whole thing was that you could purchase that kind of package together and then donate it so that those moms and those women in the shelter and who not necessarily all of them are in the shelter because they only have one shelter in one of the counties. So I just dropped it off at the office in Dodgeville and she distributed it so that it would go to all the women that they work with for abuse of whatever abuse they had. So that was really exciting and it was really very interesting to see how people stepped up and were willing to donate to give a mom a nice Mother's Day. So that's what I did, and got I've got it started already for this year, and the flyer I think went out on Facebook today. And then for the chemo kits, I did the same thing. I offered it out to the community just to say, here's the deal, here's the kits. And then contacted the hospital here in town, and Dean has I don't know what they're called though. They have a unit right there within the hospital. So they took all of the kits, the chemo kits that I did. And I did them in 2 different months. I didn't do them in the same month. So there you go.
You guys, okay, so you can use, so Donna, if you want to share your flyer, you guys, you can create whatever flyer you want. You can take a profit, you can match them. You don't have to take a profit. It's all different. But I'm going to share with you, I had Kim do these today. And these will post on the unit Facebook group as soon as the meeting's over. Can you guys see these? Okay, so this is the roll up to roll out domestic violence. Oh, that's not the right one. Shoot. Delete that. That's not right. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so that's the chemo care. Good. Okay, so the chemo care kit is the same as what we did last year, just one. It's $50. And then, oh, you did the spa sets. That's a good idea for the moms. You guys, I've never done something to gift women at a women's shelter around Mother's Day. I think that's so incredible. And when Donna and I talked about that last week, I was like, what a great idea. Okay, so I need to see if these things are posting right. Hold on a second, you guys. Let me check it out. Okay. All right. So this, you guys, this is a sales strategy. We'll get to that in a second. I'll delete it on Facebook if I have to. Okay. Love that you gave the spa sets. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys, you can gift whatever you want. So you can reach out to clients. I would really recommend reaching out to small businesses and seeing if they want to partner with you. I don't like to use the word donate. I like to use the word partner. Do you want to partner with me? And you can easily do a Google search for women shelters in your area. I actually did that today and found a few. And then just call them and ask them. And they love to have products for the moms that make them feel pretty. Okay. So my flyer has a lip gloss and mascara on it. Okay, just something to make them look pretty. And it's generic. You can do any lip gloss you want, any mascara you want. We put 18 and 18 and 20 and 20 just to cover the retail, just to cover the tax. Okay. So you can decide what you want to do. What I love is you can run them both at the same time, you guys. You could run them both now. I would really, if you're going to do the Mother's Day, run it now because Mother's Day is the 10th. Okay. So these are ideas too to get your sales boosted up, but also to partner with other places because it's really fun to get your name out in the community. And when your name is associated with things like this, Donna gets approached a lot in her community now to do events. Okay, because her name is out in the community. It does in a good way. In a good way. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's an idea with the sales, you guys. The other thing with sales is approaching people to buy Mother's Day gifts. To buy Mother's Day gifts, to buy teacher appreciation gifts from you. This is all in the beginning of May. Okay. So you want to start being loud about this stuff, being like, I have gifts. The spa sets, they're perfect, right? Lotion and shower gel, they're perfect. So more sales. Okay, so Mother's Day, you have graduations. Also, what Becky Clemens did is she went to the Dollar Tree and she got buckets because there's so much graduation stuff, and she just customized a bucket for the graduate. So that's just something else. She said, go to the Dollar Tree, you guys, you'll just be inspired. But you gotta put it out there if you want to get sales. Okay, this is sales. The other thing is all of you did PCP, and so that's going to be going out. You're going to get sales from PCP. Now you're going to piggyback though with the foundation finder, and I would highly recommend booking people into the events we're going to have, or doing virtual 5 and 5s with them. It's going to be a great time to do that foundation finder and have a conversation, a 5 and 5. Does that make sense? Okay. I really think like not every catalog do I want to do a 5 and 5 with people, but with the new foundation, I really, really do. I really, really do. Okay. All right. So that's sales, you guys. It also goes into, I'm going to talk about leads. Okay. I know Lindsay and I have been talking about this. The best leads right now, you got two events coming up where I would recommend doing appreciations at restaurants, where you can either pass out roses or just buy a gift card and greet people and have them enter to win a Mary Kay gift basket along with a gift card to the establishment. You have May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo. And most Mexican restaurants are family owned and they will let you come in. They're not corporate. Okay. So if you want, I would partner with somebody and I would go do one on Cinco de Mayo at a Mexican restaurant. And then the other one is Mother's Day. It is the busiest restaurant day of the year. Have any of you guys booked any of these yet? Lindsay? Okay. Unmute, girl. Tell us what you're doing.
Amy Mann was at your house for the last Rise Up, and potentially Kayla as well. We had talked about doing Highway Harry's, and they said no, thank you for Mother's Day. But I called Fort 88 Smokehouse in town. I actually went to school with the owner, so it was a manager that I spoke to. But then I'm just waiting to hear back the confirmation that it's a go.
Perfect. And follow up with them. Don't wait. Okay. Smart. And you guys, if you have connections with local business, this is how getting your name in the community makes a difference. It's who you know, you guys. I believe that is why you go to college. It's just about making connections. I'm not kidding. I don't think you learn a thing. Maybe we did. I didn't. Okay. Anyways, okay. So those are the two, you guys, though. Cinco de Mayo too, fun. Okay. But local Mexican restaurant, there's a ton, you guys. I can think of the one in Jefferson, Playa. There's like 2 in Fort Atkins. It's ridiculous how many there are. So just call them and just tell them you will greet people. And I always say I partner with other restaurants like this all the time, right? That word, you guys, did you write that down? Partner. But that is the best way to get leads. I have 2 other ways to get leads. A couple of different nurses, teachers, daycares. It's appreciation week. I have gone, the easier thing is daycares. Schools, it's harder to get into. What I've done at schools is who you know. If you have a teacher, do a facial box or some kind of drawing in the teacher's lounge and tell her to have everybody enter to win like a satin hands. Okay. The same with nurses. If you know a nurse, you can say, oh my gosh, I want to gift a satin hands. Could you have everybody enter to win? Give her some little surveys. Okay. Daycares, it's very easy to go into. What you want with daycares though, you guys, you want the moms. So what I did at daycare, I have a customer that works at a daycare here, and I went in, I basically did a facial box and I said, hey, I want you to get all the moms to enter. And I got all the moms' names and numbers and the teachers, both. Okay. But you guys, it is an incredible month to get leads. restaurant appreciations, nurses, teachers, just because everybody's appreciating them, you're part of the appreciation. You're piggybacking on society. Does that make sense? And daycares. Okay, so I want your brain to think right now. Write down which of these ideas you're going to do. You got to do something to get leads, you guys, because you want to have everybody be a part of your foundation finder. No, it's called perfect match movement. That's what we're calling it. Perfect match movement. That's what we're kicking off after you guys can order. Perfect match movement. Okay, so we have gift giving. We have people to reach out to for gift giving, right? There's graduations, there's teacher appreciation, there's Mother's Day, there's all the ways to get different leads. Oh my goodness. You're going to follow up with PCP, do the foundation finder, 5 and 5s. You guys, it's also a great time to just book mother-daughter appointments. Doesn't have to be before Mother's Day, but say, I'm honoring moms and daughters all month long. Listen to my verbiage, okay? You're honoring people all month long. You're partnering with businesses, right? I just met with a coffee shop owner, Tana Latte, right next to Tiffany's work. We had coffee the other day because I commented on her Facebook post. She's like, I want to do more events. And I said, I'd love to do events with you. You guys, we had coffee and she booked me to come and do events there. She's
Did you
like, will
see
you
you
do
won a free
skincare?
thing?
Huh?
Did you see you won something from there?
I did. And then, of course, I put my business card in. So I have to go back. Yes. But we booked events for June together. She's like, Nicki, all these people tan. Will you please teach them how to moisturize? I'm like, 100%. You guys partner with people, partner, and then all month long. Now, here's a tip. In May, you can get teachers' names and numbers from doing appreciations, but you will not book them in May because they're too busy. But you book them for June and July. Do you see how this is going to maximize all the next coming months? Be smart. Book the people right now that have a reason to get together with you. Okay. And then get the leads to book the other people for nurses will book with you now. Okay. But teachers won't. May they're just crazy. Okay. I'm writing down more notes. I'm so excited, you guys. Seriously. Because it's just a fun time. Okay. You can also have different themes. May makeup. May makeup. Flawless face. Oh my goodness. The Luxe facials. I'm gonna do that for mothers. And I might even say, leave your little kids at home. Let's just do a mom's night out and do Luxe facials. This is your Mother's Day gift. Ooh, you guys. Okay. Have her husband buy the biocellulose from you. Seriously. Okay. Luxe facials. Leave the littles at home. Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay. And you guys, people are saying yes. I mean, it's just you're offering such a great service. Don't forget that. You are offering such an incredible service. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. We talked about the chemo packages, more sales, the domestic shelters, partnering up, doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys some events because we're going to have some events locally. We're going to have perfect match movement events, and you can host your own. Okay. It's not hard. You're just matching people for foundation. But of course, you do skincare, right? Of course, you do skincare. Okay. So the calendar will be set, but okay, we are going to have a virtual webinar again, showing all the new products so you can invite people to watch it, right? It's pre-recorded. It's going to be on the night of Mother's Day because people are going out for breakfast and lunch. So it's going to be broadcast. I don't have the exact time, but it'll be us directors like showing all the new products. Okay. It will go live on Mother's Day, but it's also going to go live again in case people miss it on Friday the 15th when people can order the new products. So this is a great thing to have your team members watch, you yourself watch clients. Okay. Hey, do you want to see what's new? And the catalog then will be kind of like a follow-up because the catalog won't get there till the middle of the month. Okay. All right. So that's going on. Becky Clements and I are hosting a bingo event in Watertown, Wisconsin on the 14th at 7 p.m. So all these flyers will be made, but we had a lot going on. So we partnered with a restaurant. We're not going to have food, but they can buy cocktails. So we're going to have a fun bingo night on the 14th, a purse bingo in Watertown at 7 p.m. You guys are all invited, and there'll be a registration form and you can invite people. Okay. Then on the 17th, this is going to be a perfect match movement. It's going to be a skincare party. I'm going to do it. It's going to be at Shine Realty, which is right downtown. It's where my son works. And I just had to solidify dates. And it's going to be from 1 to 3 p.m. on Sunday, the 17th. It's going to be a skincare party. So I want you to bring new people that maybe haven't tried Mary Kay. And then we're going to match their foundations so you can get some practice and it can be part of your movement on that Sunday. And so bring skincare supplies. It's going to be a regular skincare party with the new foundations. Dash out the door. Mascara, lip gloss, super simple because it will take time to match foundations, but you need to practice. And I will have the demos there because you probably won't have them in time. If you do, great. If you have your samples or whatever in your little containers, whatever you decide to do, but I will have them. And so I want you to practice. Okay. We're going to practice with the foundation finder and we're going to practice. Okay. And then on the 21st is a virtual bingo that Heidi's been running with a lot of you. So we have a lot of maximizing. I don't know yet, Lindsay. None of this is in stone yet for the 17th. None of the flyers are made yet. Because Kim makes my flyers and she's very busy. So all of this you will get by the 1st of the month. Yes. And then on the 30th, also at Shine Realty, we're going to do a 10 to noon flawless face workshop, which is going to be advanced glamour and concealers and using all the tools, not just foundation. It's going to be a flawless face. So lots of Jefferson, Wisconsin, Watertown, different cities. We're partnering with different businesses that are letting us use locations, you guys, for free. That's what happens when you build relationships with people. Yeah. Okay, but the calendar will be posted and then I'm going to post this. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to look through these things. And you want to finish your 5 parties by the end of April, you guys. And so I want you to look through these ideas right now and I want you to share what you're going to do and speak it out loud. What of these ideas do you like? And of course, you can host your own events, you guys. They're called skincare parties and then match their foundation. Seriously, just call it a name. Oh, flawless face. Okay, cool.
I'll go first. So the first thing
Okay.
that came to mind of what I'm going to do for May is back in February I did a skincare party with a flower boutique owner. So I'm gonna get in contact with her tomorrow or sometime this week. She's very sketchy on getting back to me because she's a business owner. But doing the flawless face foundation match at Flower Boutique. There's a lot of F's in there, but it could be like a tongue twister. Flawless face. I can't even say it. So
I love it.
so that's gonna be on the 23rd because Memorial Day weekend is a big weekend here in Michigan for everybody to go to the campground. So I'm going to utilize my timing very well. and be like, not do it on the 30th because literally I
Well,
looked at the
actually,
date.
the 23rd is Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. That's why
No.
we're doing it on the 30th.
Thank you. Okay. I'm like sitting
Trust
here and I'm
me, we looked at all the dates.
okay, good. Thank you. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna move it to the 30th. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Here, I thought it was the end of May, and I was like, I'm gonna be slick about it.
Sometimes it is.
And
It's confusing. Yeah.
okay, and then the other one, the leads that I'm going to look at is I I'm a part of like a business alliance, so I'm gonna shout out to my businesses and say, hey, I need some partners available for moms in a shelter, and I'm in a little bit of like a different area, so I might for like June. I have a few things that I'm gonna run with, but I'm definitely a lot of people are pretty passionate about like chemo care kits and different things like that, but making it more affordable. So definitely focusing on that. And then the other thing to get more leads is I have actually been working on this already and I don't have one by me. But I actually had Aaron make me a flyer a couple months back and it has a QR code. I printed it at FedEx so it looks super professional and it's got my picture on it. I can actually share it. I'll put it in the chat. But I just had her make one and I'm putting it at my son's therapy place. I'm putting it at his swimming lessons. I'm going to be putting it at there's one more spot that I was gonna ask. I don't remember. It's gone. But I'm gonna be I have like 10 of them, so I'm just like kind of leaving them wherever I go. So that's what I'm doing.
Cute. And you just shared your chemo. Yeah, you guys get creative. Create your own stuff. I love this. Oh, I love this. I'm saving this one. Okay.
The sponsorship level that I did, I also actually sent that out to local events. I did want to share a little bit on that, or to local people. I had a lady at a salon, she did the platinum level because she was like, this is something that we stand by. This is part of in our mission that we give back to cancer patients. And so like the sponsorship, like it tells them how many gifts they're actually giving. I stole this from Trisha, but it's a picture, but like run with it however you want.
I'm putting
But
it
like
into the boards right now.
yeah, because like a lot, like it's just it's perfect because then it takes everything out of it because it says that they sponsor two, but it actually gets four because if you match and don't take a profit,
Right.
you have four.
This is good. Okay, so you guys, there is a section in the boards that says like chemo kits, and so I'm just gonna add this in there along with the one that's already in there. Yeah, why are we just saying do this? We're partnering with people. This is great. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. All right, who else wants to share? Well, everybody's gonna share. What are you doing? What's your plan?
I'm actually kind of doing something similar to Amy's little lead flyer, um, but I'm the Helenville Rebels baseball team. It's a local baseball team. Has put their schedule out, and local businesses put their ads on it to help sponsor the team. And instead of just putting my business card on there this year, I'm gonna put also like the QR code and my picture. And since I'm the one putting it together, I get the ad space for free. So then my face will be all over.
That is smart. And when is that, Tiffany?
Well, the schedules are being printed at the end of the week, and it's going to run like the baseball season runs all summer. So it's going to be in all the local businesses all summer.
Job getting your name out there, girl. Okay. This is good. Hold on. I'm just trying to get this into the boards before I forget. Okay. So, because I like that for partnering with businesses. Okay. It's in there now. All right. Perfect. Okay. And so is the $50 one by itself, you guys. That's all in there too. Okay. Good. Who else?
Okay, so I am going to run with a new lead jar at our boutique. We're in our temporary spot right now, but we're also in with a florist. So we have a little bit of different clientele coming in.
For Mother's Day, girl, that's the busiest time for florists, you guys.
Yes, and I actually helped her deliver something Saturday because she was so swamped. She had a wedding and uh she had a bunch of stuff. So I delivered some flowers for her. So I'm gonna have a lead jar there. And then of course the perfect match movement. My friend Kara and I had talked about this already. So partnering with another consultant here in town to have new people come and try the skincare and to match their foundation. And then booking mothers and daughters. And also, one of my customers works as a teacher at Illinois College here in town. So she will have a little bit of an in with her department. So just touching base with her and asking her to get leads for me.
Good job. Okay. And then booking, you guys, all this stuff goes into like, why are you getting leads? It is to book people. Okay. It's not just to sit on a pile of leads. It's actually to offer them your services. And you guys, that's another great thing to say is these are the services I offer. And one is foundation matching. People are really looking for services. So switch up your verbiage. I love how you guys are already saying, I'm partnering all month long. You know, that's the special I'm doing. And then these are the services I offer. Okay, who's next? You guys, you can always utilize Erin to make flyers for you. Just reach out to her. Okay, don't be shy. We don't have all night. My in-laws are here. I should probably go spend some time with them.
I
I can
haven't
go.
quite
So,
worked
let's
out
go.
how I'm going to do it, but I'd really like to tie in like the flawless faces idea with prom because we are coming up on a lot of prom season too.
Yeah, so get the samples and match their foundations. And I mean, Allison, you're great at makeup. Just go do it. They don't know anything different. Seriously, when people ask me to do makeup, it's because they don't know what to do. You guys, you know way more than everybody else. Trust me. If you've watched Lori Hogg once, you know it. Okay. You honestly know more than you think. Okay, good. Who's next? There's lots of ideas. You gotta execute them though, you guys. That's the key. Lynette, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna do the like Donna did with the care packages for the shelter for a mother women's shelter before Mother's Day.
I'm
And
gonna
I
say I'm
also
gonna
will
post that
do
flyer.
the Cinco de Mayo at the
Yes.
Dousman restaurant.
Good.
And then so I'll have to get that organized, but because we have the local community rummage is the Saturday. So I'm going to have a table next to our church for that.
Perfect.
I got several new customers last summer from that one, so I'm doing it again.
Smart.
Yep, so community rummages are easy if you have a spot to be able to get in.
It's a good idea.
And I'll probably do the flowers at that one and just do it like I do my other vendor events. And then let's see. I like the honoring moms and daughters all month, so I will use that to book people when I have my leads.
Yep.
And I hadn't thought about the tanning salon, but there's one in Palmyra, so I think I'll stop in there and talk to them tomorrow after work and see if I can do an event with them. And because I think I know two or three of the girls that work at the coffee shop that, kind of do that. So,
Perfect.
yeah. And I know the two of the florists in town personally, so see if I can maybe stop and put up even like my little QR code and facial thing just for when people do pickups.
Yeah. And even like you guys, if men are buying, I don't know if men order online flowers. I don't even know how that works really, or if they go into the flower shop. But if you could make something like, like spoil her with a Lux facial, here's my QR code or something. You know what I mean? Like that Lux facial, you guys, it's all in there. It's really cool.
Be fun.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. Okay, who's next? This is fun. I just posted you guys on the Facebook too, is the normal chemo kit. If you look in the board, you'll see the one that Amy just did. And then I did post something for the moms. It's not the spa set, but it's something that Kim made with like $20 and $40. Okay. It's a mascara and a lip gloss. And that $20 includes tax, so you don't just worry about it. You guys, you just say 20 bucks donation. Okay. So that's why we did it that way, but that is on the unit Facebook group right now. Okay. All right. Okay. Linz, go ahead.
Um, I'm hoping to better utilize a lot of the virtual options this month because with, sports and life and some unexpected things coming up, most of my weekends just are full. And so I am not familiar with how the webinars work. So like the Hydra sessions that run every week, are those live or is that like recorded and then
Recorded. A webinar is always recorded, but it
okay.
looks like it's live.
Okay, got it. That's what I thought. Okay,
And you
so
can do
I'm
it with
hoping
or
to
without samples.
okay, okay. So I'm
But
hoping to utilize.
It's me, Karis, and Heidi, and
Okay,
it's a live, it's a Hydra session.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and use a little bit more of the virtual stuff because I also know that, a lot of people are also busy with the same things I am busy with. Um, but and then also definitely I want to be a part of the 17th just because I also want to learn.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Another thing, you guys, be strategic with who you're booking. Like, a mom with small kids who's got all their plays and all that stuff is not a good person to book right now. Great for June, July. So book them out, get them on the books, right? Right now, a person like an empty nester is a great person to book in May. People who are in college or who don't have kids in school. I mean, I'm very strategic when I book in May. Because I remember every night being at the baseball field, I called it my hot dog diet every May when Aiden was in baseball. I ate a hot dog every day, you guys. I lost weight. I don't know how, but I was at the baseball field every night because it's in Michigan. And so it's rained out in April. So you have every game squeezed into May. So I get it. But I did not book the people that were like me. So think about that, you guys. If you're getting pushback, say, don't worry, no worries. Here's my dates. Here's my schedule for June. Here's my schedule for July. Book it out. It's easier to move something than get it on your books, but you want bookings in May. You think, don't book the busy mom. Don't book the teacher, right? Like I said, but you book everybody else. You book Jana. You book Kayla. You book Tiffany. You book Donna. You book Lynette. You book me. Does that make sense? Okay, be strategic and you will still have bookings. Okay, there's people out there. Okay, cool. All right, we got Donna, Kayla, and Brenda. Go ahead.
I can go ahead. So I'm going to focus on my Mother's Day. Here's one of my little packages.
Yeah.
And look at contacting businesses for partners. And then I want to do sometime in May. I'm not sure when. I'm kind of like Amy. There's prom in there and there's Mother's Day and graduation. So probably around the 30th, towards the end of the month, doing like a Bubbles and Mary Kay to kind of introduce the summer products. And
Love it.
probably do that at the chamber office so it's more central. And then I have a couple contacts at the high school and thinking about doing box in the teachers lounge and getting them to offer up a prize for registering. That's all I got for you.
That's good. This is great. It gets your brain churning, isn't it? I mean, there's so many fun things we can do. Yes. And you guys, the cool thing is too, is like the 5 and 5s are all virtual, 5 and 5 appointments. Remember those? You schedule a Zoom or a FaceTime and you show 5 products. Guess what? There's like 5 new products out. Foundation. I'm not going to tell you all the other ones, but literally you just talk about the new products. Okay. Yeah, they're coming. Okay. All right. Kayla.
I think I'm just gonna run with the restaurant appreciation. So I'm gonna join Lynette for Cinco de Mayo and then touch base with Lindsay on where for Mother's Day. And then just booking them for whatever we can get them in for, most likely parties, hopefully.
Yes.
And
Who can you bring with you?
Yeah.
That's the key. And you guys, this is strategically, you guys mentioned all the things happening in May. That is why we chose the 17th, that Sunday. And that is why we chose the 30th. So just FYI, that is why those dates were chosen based on Memorial Day weekend, other things. Okay. So if you want to utilize those dates, those were thought through for your own events type of thing. But then you guys, I mean, it's just all work when you can, right? Right? That's it. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is your weekly challenge. You're going to finish up April. Finish up April. You got 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday's the last day of the month. Okay. So wrap up those goals, whatever they may be, what you set in the beginning of the month, right? Wrap them up. And then just start maximizing out May. I did not want to wait till May 4th, our next meeting, to do this training. That's why we did it tonight, because you need to have Cinco de Mayo set up. You need to have the restaurant appreciations. Get your teacher, your facial boxes or lead jars out right now. So utilize this week, you guys, to not just wrap up, but to start strong. Okay. And I'm going to close with Mary Kay's words. So some of us earned this. Does this look familiar? Okay, so I'm actually reading tomorrow's, which is Heidi's birthday. You guys, it's your national's birthday tomorrow. So you are on the threshold of the banquet of life, and a place has been set for you. I want you to remember that in the heart of every failure is I quit. But in the heart of every successful person is I can. So, how can I? That's what you want to ask yourself. So tomorrow or Wednesday, you will see the calendar and flyers and all the fun information. But you know what? In the meantime, we're just going to work. You don't need flyers to work. Okay. You don't need a flyer to work. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for getting on and have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for all your ideas and for sharing. Okay. And I'm going to clean my brushes, Tiffany.